Welcome to my first video of this channel. Today I'm going to be playing Super Mario Brothers, which is the very first game I remember playing that I can recall. I'm playing this on an NES Classic, which has the authentic controller, which feels nice. It says it's a little smaller than I remember, but then again, I was a little guy when I first played this. Alright, let's begin. Okay, World 1-1. So, what do you call it? This came out about a year after I was born, so I didn't quite play this until, I'm pretty sure 1989. Yeah, about 1989 or 1990 is when I first played this. And I think everybody who had an NES has played this game, because there's no way you could have avoided Mario back in the day, because Mario was all the rage, and I think Mario Brothers 2 came out, was already out when I first played this. But of course, I played all the Mario games. I played this one. I owned number 2. And I got to play number 3 from a copy of a friend of mine. Yeah, number 3 would be considered, I would consider the best Mario game on the NES. And it just actually feels like the actual proper sequel, because the second one wasn't really a Mario game. But anyway, okay, so I think I played through this first couple of levels dozens and probably hundreds and hundreds of times. It's very much one of the very staple of a NES game. I mean, like, if you owned an NES, there's no way you didn't play this game. Mario is kind of a weird game. I mean, like, you show up in the Mushroom Kingdom and, like, all of a sudden you're, like, just breaking blocks with your... You know what? It's video games. You don't really have too much logic other than... This is the reason why... Oh, okay. See if I can race that one up to the end over here. Whoa. Oh, look at that. Nice. I fluked that one out. I didn't mean... I'm not that good that I planned that far ahead. Okay, here we go. Alright. Okay, I'm not going to take the shortcut that's overhead, but... Let's go straight to the end of level 2, basically. So yeah, I've been trying to get this YouTube channel off the ground for quite some time. I've, done a lot of practice playing and commentating at the same time. I think this is my second year of playing and commentating. It's just that the first year was just real bad when it came to trying to talk and play at the same time. Because a lot of times there was a lot of dead air, dead silence, and I think it took me a few months of doing it on and off until I finally got the hang of trying to formulate my thoughts while I'm playing. It really helps when it's a simple game like this too. But when I'm darn it! Like when I'm trying to play a real intensive game like Call of Duty or something like that, like. I tend to simplify my playing style when I'm commentating. So yeah, a lot of ups and downs, learnings and stuff like that. I am going to plan to upload some playthroughs of actual games, because this video I'm doing is going to be a series of short videos. Going to be at around 10 minutes each, and I'm just going to be playing. Each video is going to be a different game. Every day at least. Okay, here we go. Alright. And there's Toad giving us the double middle fingers. If you look real closely, that's what it looks like. I didn't see it that way until somebody posted it on, I think it was Reddit or Shoutwire. I used to be the type of person that went on Shoutwire. It was like Reddit, except I don't know. I think Reddit was around over 10 years ago when I was using Shoutwire back in 2006, 2007. Oh man, that's old. It's been over 10 years now since I first started going on, kind of like the forums. I don't know what you call Reddit. They call it the front page of the internet, but it's basically a forum. I don't know why that format became so popular. I think it's the way that you can just upload your own posts, and people can upvote, downvote, and everything like that. Alright, so let's go here. Alright. I remember back in the early 90s, they attempted a Super Mario Brothers movie with Bob Hoskins as Mario and John Leguizamo as Luigi, and the movie is just, it's not good. It's not horrible either, but it's just in between. Well, no, it's actually bad when I think about it. But I did enjoy it though, because well, what do you call it? The tone of the vibe of the film was very lighthearted, but yet the setting was kind of bleak, like they were going for a gritty Mario type of film. I don't know. The tone of the film was just all over the place. Like when you think of a Mario movie, you think it was gonna follow the source material a little bit more, and it would have made a great kids movie if they followed it that way. But instead, we got that weird live action thing. Barely qualifies as a movie. Oh, okay. But I hear they're making a what do you call it? An animated Mario film in the CGI style, and that's how it should have been from the beginning. Well, that sucks. Like when you have a flower, when you have Fire Mario and you get hit, he doesn't revert back to regular Big Mario. He goes straight to Little Mario, which is one thing that kind of always frustrated me when I was a kid. Because I think pretty much in the later Marios, if you get hit as Fire Mario, you would just lose that power. Oh, okay, let's get out of here. I'm always tempted to run through this stage just because of the speed of the fishies here. Okay, let's try not to. Try to get all the coins I can. Oh man, I remember this was one of the first stages when I was a kid that I died a lot on. I mean, like, I was not a good player when I first started out. Like, when I first started playing NES, this was the first game I was learning how to play, and I had to look down at my fingers, at my thumbs, and find out which buttons I was pressing. For the longest time, I was just walking through the levels and jumping, because my little brain couldn't comprehend running and jumping until, like, I don't know how long. Sometime later anyway. But yeah, I've been pretty much playing video games for about 30 years now. A little over 30 years now. And this is the game that started me off. I'm so glad it was this game and not something real hard like Battletoads or Ninja Gaiden, however you say it. There we go. So long, gay Bowser. Alright. Thank you, Mario. But our princess is in another castle. You're gonna have to try that much more harder. Okay, World 3-1. Alright. And it is nighttime. Okay, okay. Pardon me, I trip over my words. I do that a lot. But I am filming this at the end of my day, which is the only time I have for doing videos, because I have a very full schedule. I have 2 jobs and barely making ends meet, and adult life. Just remember, kids, enjoy your childhood as long as you can, but not too long, because you're gonna end up like a sad growing up of life, or you're just living in your parents' basement till they're gone. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, I think we almost have this in the bag here. Oh. There's a kind of like a trick there to get a bunch of 1-ups, but I'm not going to do that. Don't exactly have the time, and I'm not doing a playthrough of this. Not doing the playthrough. Maybe sometime down the line I will do a playthrough, but just not today. Well, alright, so this was, I'm going to wrap this up now. This was today's episode. I hope you enjoyed today's episode as much as I enjoyed playing it and making it. And we will catch you tomorrow with a different game. So until then, we'll see ya.